MultiVersus is a shit game. I hope it dies. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. No, I'm bullshitting, but yeah. I'd like to start this video off by stating that nothing I mentioned in this video is coming from a place of hate, because I believe that there is no place in the community for it, and it's very counterproductive when dealing with each other. With that out of the way, let's get into why I believe MultiVersus is in a bad spot and what I'd advise we do if we don't want the game to completely die again. We see the fit, bruh. Damn. Let me finish my video, man. Let's start with the toxic positivity and negativity within the space. Toxic positivity and negativity have been an issue since before I was even making videos. And I want to start this with our own community managers. But before I get into them, tell me, what is the purpose of a community manager in the first place? And if you were to ask me before yesterday, I would have said to boost interaction on their own accounts and essentially smile and wave at the community. The constant cryptic messages on Twitter accounts just to farm engagement and build hype is dog shit, and I've been against it since the game was offline. I think there's no place for it. I think it's utterly insane, repulsive. I don't like looking at it. I don't like seeing it. Yeah, you know, there were people coming out of their own pockets and attending tournaments while the game was offline, while we were being drip fed tweets. And I know I'm not the only one that looks at this and like takes it kind of scummy and ingenuine. Yesterday, I joined a MultiVersus roundtable on Discord where a few of the community managers engaged with us, and the purpose of these leaders in the community started to make sense to me. These people do play their game and have extensive knowledge on what's going on within it. Instead of just taking to Twitter and dropping a hateful video, I went to experience things for myself and formulate my own opinion. And that's something that the vast majority of people won't do within the community, and that is a big issue. The second issue that I believe could be greatly improved upon is the choices of the characters that PFG decides to put in the game. And I say that quite loosely because I understand that not everything in that department is up to them. You know, WB is funding this shit, so there's only so much that they can do. I know a lot of people have issues with Nubia being the most recent addition to the roster, but I have an issue with a different character. Beetlejuice is a great character and looks like one of the most fun characters in the game, but my god, do I hate looking at this nigga. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that before the Beetlejuice movie, 70% of MultiVersus players didn't even know who bro was. The whole marketing strategy behind Black Adam and the Beetlejuice movies may not be up to PFG, but I do ask, for the sake of the future of this game, please don't do that bullshit again. Beetlejuice is ugly. No one knows who he is. He's damn near a second Joker when you look at the movesets. So yeah, fuck that nigga. I'm going to be dropping a very hot take of a video on characters in this game and going more in depth on this. So be sure to stick around if that's something that you would be interested in. Notice how I haven't mentioned rifts once in this video so far. I just thought that I'd mention that. But yeah, like the video if you are enjoying it so far. Balancing. I am in no way, shape, or form a top player in this game, and this may be an unpopular opinion, but I very well could be. I know that talk is cheap and people would rather just call me ass at the game, but it is what it is, you know? It doesn't take very much to be good at this game, and the skill floor is so incredibly low that almost anyone with a relative interest in the game could be improving and take a game off of players in Masters with a given character. Having essentially a fucking slot machine when you queue is a terrible feeling, and it's been one of the biggest killers of the player base in my opinion. The Testing Grounds game mode was a perfect implementation of a system in which we can give real, actionable feedback for the developers. Having people scream at the devs on Twitter or YouTube is just dumb as fuck in my opinion, and I'm really happy with the decision to give us these new features without just dropping a fucking nuke on us like the auto-teching system. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty details when it comes to balance in this video, but I will say this: when we can address the core issues within the game before implementing new things that can cause subsequent problems, this game will thrive, hands down. As of the writing of this video, I'm in a round table that I mentioned earlier, and I'm just taking in everyone's different opinions, and I can't help but be amazed by what I'm hearing. The few players that do actually still care about this game have so many different good opinions that should be heard, and my guess is if you're still watching this video, you do as well. So let us know down in the comments. One thing that Nakat mentioned towards the end of the round table was that he can't tell the difference between one player's Batman and another player's Batman. And that was such a good point, because if we can get to the point where skill expression can develop to the point where you can have differing play styles and you can tell the difference between these two, we'll be in a good place. But that is going to do it for this video. I know it's a bit shorter than what I normally drop, but I did want to get this out for you guys. And yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of things that I did forget to mention, and there were things that I intentionally left out to make their own videos, but again, let me know what you think. Like the video if you did like it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.